Good evening, everybody. Welcome, episode 14, Two Piece Pod. I'm your host, Patrick Parker. This episode is brought to you by Porterville Wholesale. Trying to get that backyard ready for the summer? I know you are. Trying to get some stuff because people are going to come over, watch you barbecue, and all that good stuff. Well, if you go to Porterville Wholesale, they've got patio sets, indoor, outdoor lighting, indoor, outdoor fans. If you need to get that fan out there to make everybody comfortable. Also might keep a little bit of the flies away. They also got lawn equipment if you want to get, all those weeds and everything taken care of as well. So go check them out at 1902 West North Grand. Or you can go to my Facebook profile, my Facebook group, and they're right there. You can order online. Don't got to go anywhere. I mean, they got stuff like DeWalt, Bosch, Craftsman, all the good stuff. Go check them out. So welcome in, everybody. We got a little bit of news for you today. You know how we are. We're going to hit some news. Not too much going on yet on the local sports. We got another game, I think, coming up this Saturday, if I want to say, for the Condors. So we'll see about that. I might mention that up in there. And then hit some of the NFL draft. We'll go over the NFL draft, and that would be cool. Plus, I want to tell you guys where the lowest gas prices are here in Kern County. They're dropping around here, so let's go through that. So today we're going to hit you with, right off the bat, California has determined a couple options for the lack of water in the United States. I went over to 23 ABC's Anthony Wright that reported all this for us, and he says that water purification is one of the options right now. As we speak, there's a water purification center being set up to supply water to the Bay Area in the next few years. So this is going to be wastewater, and it's going to be recycled and regulated for human consumption, okay? I'm not too sure about how I feel about it. I guess it hits my ears and my tongue a little bit different than I would like to think. And seeing as how it might not even be yours, so somebody else's shit water and piss water, excuse my language, but it's going to be what you're drinking or whatever. I can understand them using it as tap water, but at the same time, we also got to figure something out. We don't have the resources that we had 5 years ago, 4 years ago, technically. So, it's not like we're in a good situation here, and we've got to figure something to deal with what's going on. Maybe give that, make that the big supply for the crops and all that, and it might just work out. But we've got to figure something out, and that might be one of the ways to do it, and that wouldn't be such a bad way if you really think about it. Dive deep into it, really realize that what they're trying to do is make a renewable resource out of a non-renewable resource, if you know what I'm saying. So another idea would be to put solar panels across all the canals and block some of the sun to try and alleviate some of the evaporation. And the thing behind that would be, the sun doesn't hit it as much, it stays cooler, so it gets a chance to, get to where it needs to be more often than none. And this over time, I feel like could build and help out a ton. And I think possibly doing both is what we're going to have to do. But at the same time, this would be something that would also give us energy over the long run too. So we're building energy while at the same time, renewing a little bit of water, hopefully. And that's the goal. Who knows how much it'll work. In my head, it feels like it would work tons over long periods of time. And seeing as how far these canals can extend to would make me feel like a lot of energy could be built up and produced by these solar panels, which, who knows, especially with everything else kind of shutting down, would be not such a bad idea. 23 ABC's Pete Minting reports that in June, Bakersfield is starting a youth jobs program. So this could be cool. Get some people out there. I hope it's not going to be child labor, but I hope they do it the right way and kind of give them just something to show, like, hey, out in the world, you got to work, and at the same time that you work, it's not such a bad thing. It's just making a living, and it keeps you kind of out of trouble at the same time of, keeping you busy, okay? And thanks to a $5.39 million grant from California volunteers, the office of the governor, the city will hire nearly 400 youth ages 16 to 30 years old starting in June. Okay? So this aims to inspire the next generation to improve their community, says Mayor Karen Go. And the information about applications for the high school summer internship programs is available online, with the program starting in on June 13th. Applications are due by Friday, May 13th, okay? I think this is a great idea if like I said, if it's done right. It could also look really bad and start making us look like China and cause, child labor. But at the same time, I don't think that's what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to give you a vision for when you graduate high school, and that's what it's mostly entailed for. And the people that are going to be 30 could be possibly coming out of college. That wouldn't be a bad idea, and I'm pretty sure you'll see this in high schools and in colleges, more or less. And that's where you're going to find most of the info for this. Excuse me. But that's where I would believe to have seen a big impact in what they're trying to do. And this could help out tons of people that don't necessarily know what it's like to go out and try and find a job. There's tons of people out there that don't know what an application is or turning in a resume and have never heard of something like that. And it's insane. And that's why, again, I put in my Facebook group this post about, the governor from Florida that wants to make it mandatory to learn certain things before coming out of high school. That's a great idea. Like you have to learn taxes and how to balance a checkbook, all that kind of stuff again. That's a great idea. That's one of the best ideas I've seen in a long time, and I think we should definitely do it. So going to Gas Buddy now, and you guys can look all this up too, but Gas Buddy is a great site that is now doing gas prices around and telling you where the lowest gas prices are. So in Bakersfield, California right now, well, not in Bakersfield, California, because I bit my tongue a little bit there. Not in Bakersfield, California, but also like kind of just Kern County. Here's where your lowest gas prices are. So Fast Trip at 4901 South Union Avenue in Bakersfield, California is at $4.93, and that was updated. This is all updated about an hour ago. Some of them maybe it's about an hour to... No, that one's 12 minutes ago. So I guess 12 minutes ago, anywhere up to about 8 hours ago, which is here in town. So Fast Trip 4901 South Union is at $4.93. The Fast Trip at 3501 Mount Vernon Avenue is at $4.95. The Varsity at 2023 Baker Street, Bakersfield, California is at $4.96. The On the Go Food Store, which is at 2501 River Boulevard, Bakersfield, California, $4.96. The Central Cali Deli and Grocery at 408 East California Avenue, Bakersfield, California is at $4.98. The Fast Trip Fuel and Howard's at 1332 Bernard Street, Bakersfield, California is at $4.99. The Buford Star Mart at 14805 Buford Street is at $4.99. This is in Lost Hills, California. The Superfood Market Gasoline is at $5.01, and that is at 1331 Bernard Street, Bakersfield, California. Now we got Fast Trip at 466 Cecil Avenue, Delano, California at $5.05. Actually, I'm pretty sure we fill up at that one quite often. And then you got the Z Mini Mart at 1800 High Street in Delano, California at $5.07. So if you're anywhere around those, please, hit those up. Those are the lowest prices, at least here towards Kern County. It looks like it's kind of trying to pick out more of over Bakersfield, but it's here in Kern County as well. Those are your prices. Go get the gas as much as possible. It looks like it's dropping a little bit, which is a good thing. So don't worry too badly about, it being too high yet. And if you can, try and keep half a tank full. That's what we need to do right now, is keep half a tank full if you can. So make sure you're doing stuff like that. Gas is going to go up, guys. It's summer. It's becoming summer. Everyone wants to drive around, so be prepared for the gas to go up. But let's dive into the draft here. Like I said, I don't have much local sports right now. I'm focusing on trying to pick up a few things to get the local MMA scene going on for us, which would be cool. And maybe get some interviews. I'm also getting a couple more guest speakers coming on. We are going to have my boy Phil come on Monday. He's got his episode's coming out. It'll be cool. He's got a great episode. He's got a great story to tell. So check him out, coming out Monday. We also are getting another one coming out Wednesday. It'll show you some good stuff. We'll get What's Up Wednesday, so make sure you get your comments in for that. Today has been an interesting day as well, but I wanted to dive into the NFL draft because everybody's been paying attention to that. That's a huge thing going on over in Las Vegas right now, so that's cool. So with the first pick in the draft, you had the Jaguars, who picked defensive lineman. He's an edge. Basically, he was an edge rusher, Trayvon Walker. Now, everybody thought the second pick in the draft was going to go first, which was Aiden Hutchinson, who went to the Lions. He's also an edge coming from Michigan. Some of these I don't necessarily know their abbreviations, nor do I know exactly where they came from. So don't get me wrong, I'm not going to butcher all this stuff, so we'll go through it, but we're going to go through it, get it done kind of quick. This might be a little bit, we'll see how long it goes. Pick number 3, Derek Singletary. I keep saying Derek Stingley Jr. He's a cornerback from LSU, came over. I mean, the Houston Texans could have picked damn near anybody and been a good pick for them. So I feel like that was great for them to do, was pick up Singletary or Stingley, which then right back to that comes the New York Jets at pick 4, picking up Ahmad Gardner, another cornerback, and he came from Cincinnati. I thought Sauce Gardner was going to go first. Stingley was the big prospect that was always supposed to be first, but at the same time, Gardner came out and showed out. Then you get pick number 5 going to the New York Giants is Kayvon Thibodeau. He's another edge rusher coming from Oregon. 5 picks of all defensive players right in the first round is insane, and I think that's the longest it's ever been for defensive players in the first or the longest it's ever been until a offensive player was picked. Then comes pick 6 with Carolina, and don't get me wrong, but this pick, low-key, I was like, oh, dang it. It made me low-key mad because it was a great pick for them, but don't get me wrong for butchering this name, but is Ekwonu from NC State. But he's an offensive lineman. He's a tackle who's going to probably come over there and ball out for them. He looks like a monster. So great run blocker and can get taught some pass block, and he'll be doing some great things. Then they traded with, I forget who they got, but they got this from Chicago, got the 7th pick. It was New York Giants, and they picked Evan Neal, an offensive lineman from Alabama, which is a great pickup for them. Again, New York needed anybody. The Falcons over here pick up Drake at pick 8, pick Drake London from the wide receiver from USC. Don't necessarily know why they picked up a wide receiver, but at the same time, he's a great player. He's going to do some things for them, maybe get some plays gone for Marcus Mariota, but I would have picked up an offensive lineman or defensive lineman, done something better than that for them. They definitely deserved better. Then you come in with pick number 9. Ooh, just bounced you guys around. Sorry. Pick number 9 is from Seattle. Or actually, it's from Denver, who traded it to Seattle, for the big Russell Wilson trade, all that good stuff. But anyways, they pick up offensive lineman Charles Cross, who I wanted for the Saints. Ooh, so when they picked him up, I was like, that was a great pickup. He's great at what he does. Best pass blocker in the game, and I think a couple of run blocking skills can be taught to him, and he'd be great. But we needed somebody like that for our left tackle. That's who I wanted, but great pickup for them. He's going to do a great job, I think. Then you've got the Jets, who traded somebody to Seattle for, I forget what they got all these. We're just going to go through them. They picked in this order. The Jets pick up Garrett Wilson, wide receiver, Ohio State, which is a great pickup for them. I think they traded back one with Seattle or something like that. Anyways, that's a great pickup for them. They picked up a Garrett Wilson, who's a splash player, and then also pick up Ahmad Gardner before that. I feel like that's going to be wonderful. Saints traded up. So Saints traded with Washington and picked up Chris Olave. I told you guys at the beginning I was so happy about that pickup. He's going to do great, I think, amongst Michael Thomas and Deontay Harding now. But I think that's going to be a wonderful pickup for them because he's going to be out here stretching the field while you got Michael Thomas doing his thing and then Harding, doing his thing as well. Then right behind that comes Detroit Lions picking up Jameson Williams, wide receiver from Bama. When he comes back, it's just going to be amazing. Now you've got the Seahawks, or not the Seahawks, the what's their names? The Eagles. They traded with Cleveland through Houston. No, they traded with Houston, who got this from Cleveland and got pick number 13, got Jordan Davis, defensive lineman. That's going to be good for them. They actually also got, who else was it? They got A.J. Brown, if I remember right. I mean, they're doing some good stuff right now with that. Picked up a defensive lineman right here, and I think they still had a couple more pickups this thing. Then Kyle Hamilton gets picked up, safety, number 14 to Baltimore. Good pickup for them. He's going to do well. Then to the Texans at 15, you got Kenyon Green, offensive lineman, Texas A&M. Great pickup for them. They're, like I said, they need anybody. Washington picks up Jahan Dotson at number 16, a wide receiver. Maybe he'll play good again with McLaurin. Who knows? But that might be pretty cool for them to do. Maybe pick up an offensive lineman again. Zion Johnson at 17 with the Chargers. He's an offensive lineman. Going to be over there doing pretty good. Then Tennessee picks up another receiver, Treylon Burks. So they needed somebody to pick up against A.J. Brown because they traded him away with Philly. So then Saints get Trevor Penning, which is an offensive lineman who I think is going to do great, replacing either the right. I think you could put him on as a right tackle. You know, put him out there, let him do his thing, let Ryan Ramczyk go over to left tackle and actually handle some business and then do his thing. Then this one surprised me. Kind of, but not really. But yes, it did surprise me. I thought they were going to go with another one, but number 20, you get the Steelers picking Kenny Pickett. Now, I thought they were going to go with Malik Willis, and I cannot believe that he is still up on the board through a lot of the second round and all this stuff is going on. This is insane to me. So then you get pick 21. Looks like the Chiefs traded up and went and got Trent McDuffie, cornerback out of Washington. That's going to be nice. They needed somebody. They need a lot of people, actually, to replace a couple things. Not a lot of people, I should say, but they need a couple players that are actually going to be skilled if they can do it right. Then you get Green Bay trades up and gets a linebacker, Quay Walker. I don't know why they got a linebacker. Why not pick up a wide receiver? Maybe they got an idea set up for it. So don't know what they're going to do. Buffalo Bills go up and pick Kaiir Elam, cornerback from Florida. This could be a good pickup for them. I mean, they need a couple players on the defense, maybe to kind of hold down what they had last year. I don't know if they're really losing too much, but I mean, it's a good idea for them. Then the Cowboys pick at number 24, pick Tyler Smith, an offensive lineman. Yeah, they're going to need to start replacing that, but you also need somebody that's going to be another running back, maybe to replace Ezekiel Elliott, or, you know, maybe pick up a wide receiver to pick up for Amari Cooper or stuff like that. Like you guys need that. Pick up a safety, or, you know what I mean? Then you get the Baltimore Ravens also pick up Linderbaum at number 25, an offensive lineman, which is good for them. They need offensive linemen. They don't, you know, you can never really have enough offensive linemen. Then the Jets come back and pick up Jermaine Johnson at number 26. They have had 3 picks in the first round, which, I mean, they kind of killed it on that. The Jets don't look bad right now at all. So then the Jags come back, get their second pick in the first round, and get Devin Lloyd, a linebacker out of Utah, which, not bad at all. I feel like you did a great job doing that pick. I mean, especially seeing as how in the first pick, you know, you picked up a nice defensive lineman, so now you're going to come back and pick an edge. You got a defensive set up for you. So what are you going to do with it? And that's going to be the real question. But what are you going to do with it? Then the Green Bay Packers come back and pick up another defensive lineman, you know, like another defensive player. They're doing what they mostly do all the time. And now I can see why he got what he was getting, you know, Aaron Rodgers by that chance. So then that they picked up that at 28, defensive lineman Devontae Wyatt. Patriots sit here coming at 29, picking up Cole Strange, an offensive lineman, which is going to be great for them. And I think they just traded and got, or no, I forget what they got, but they're going to do pretty good with that. Kansas City comes in and picks up an edge player. Perfect for them. They don't need much offense. They need defense. They can pick up somebody in the second round for a wide receiver, so they're going to be great. Daxton Hill, safety at Michigan, goes to the Bengals. I don't necessarily know why they would pick up a safety. I'd more or less go for them no matter what, an offensive lineman. Don't even care. Don't care if it's going to be a guard or a center, whatever it's going to be. I'd just make sure that, I have somebody to protect Joe Burrow all day long. Then pick number 32 comes in with the Minnesota Vikings, picking up a safety, Lewis Cine. Finished it off with a safety. I mean, they're now starting to go off the board real quick. So that's your Friday news and everything going on. So you guys, it was a little bit shorter today, but we're going to get some stuff going on for you guys. Monday, there's a great episode coming out. Go check out me and Phil. He's got a great episode. Like I said, in May, March, April. I have to go look back at it, but he's got an episode coming out tomorrow. He's going to be over here recording and making sure that you guys know what's going on with him. So check him out. Great episode. It will be there. I'll talk to you guys on Monday. By the way, you can find me at Twitter, Facebook, Spotify, Instagram, YouTube. Go check out the YouTube. Go check out. I got my own website. Go check out my website. All you got to do is go search up Two Piece Pod. You know the name. You know the logo. It's gonna have we're coming out with the logo too. By the way, guys, this is gonna be cool. So I'll give you guys a little bit of info. We're coming out with the logo. It should be out pretty soon. Maybe within the next week if we get lucky. We're just trying to finalize and figure out exactly how we like it, and we'll see if you guys like it as well. So we'll come out with that. We'll get that going. Like I said, you can now go check out the Facebook or the website and go subscribe, do all your stuff at all my places and say what's up. So hit me up for What's Up Wednesday. Give me some questions to answer. I'll talk to you guys then. I'll talk to you guys Monday. You guys have a great day. This episode, again, was brought to you by Porterville Wholesale. If you guys want to go get your stuff ready for the summer, if you guys even just want to get your house ready, go check out my boy. You want to get some tools for your nice new toolbox. If you want to get a toolbox, I don't even care if you want to look cool. They've got all the cool stuff if you want to look like you know what you're doing with a whole bunch of good stuff. Like especially liquidated items that are sitting here. Hand tools, nail guns, compressors, freaking, what are they called? Impact drills, hand drills, cordless, whatever it is. If you want to sit here and get some hand saws, they've got that. Like I said, they got lawn equipment. They've got paint sprayers. They've got all the good stuff. If you want to get your house ready, go check them out. My boy will hook you up. Ray is over there waiting for you guys to hit him up. Tell him 2P sent you. He's got all the good items at 1902 West North Grand in Porterville, California. Or go check him out on my Facebook profile. You don't even got to get him out of bed. Check him out. Facebook profile, Facebook group. He's there. Talk to you guys soon. You guys have a wonderful night. Peace out.